The morning begins quietly in a small town somewhere along the endless grasslands of the Asian steppe. Farmers walk slowly into the fields while merchants prepare their stalls for another normal market day. Children run through the dusty streets, laughing and chasing each other between the wooden houses. For the people living here, it feels like nothing more than an ordinary peaceful morning. But before the sun sets, this town will no longer exist the same way again. Far away on the distant horizon, something strange begins to appear in the morning light. At first it looks like nothing more than a thin cloud of dust rising above the plains. A shepherd notices it while watching his animals outside the town walls. He stares at the horizon, confused by the growing cloud slowly spreading across the sky. Travelers often arrive along this road, so at first nobody feels worried. But the dust cloud keeps growing larger with every passing minute, and it is moving far faster than any group of traders should be moving. Soon the guards, standing on the town towers, begin watching it closely. One of them narrows his eyes and suddenly understands what he is seeing. Riders, many riders. The word spreads quickly across the walls and through the streets below. Within minutes the distant dust becomes a dark moving line racing across the plains. Hundreds of horsemen are riding directly toward the town, and they are moving incredibly fast. The alarm bells begin ringing loudly across the crowded market streets. People rush outside their homes, trying desperately to understand what is happening. The guards shout urgent orders as the heavy wooden gates begin closing quickly. Then someone on the wall finally says the word everyone fears most: Mongols. By now the riders are close enough for everyone to see clearly. They move with terrifying speed across the open land, riding low over their horses. Each warrior sits calmly on a small but powerful horse built for endurance and speed. Many of them already carry bows prepared in their hands while riding. The town soldiers gather near the walls, trying quickly to organize a defense. But there is almost no time left. The Mongol riders suddenly spread out across the fields surrounding the entire town. Instead of charging directly forward, they begin circling like hunters surrounding their prey. Then suddenly the sky fills with arrows flying toward the town. They fly over the walls and crash into the streets below. People scream and run for cover as the first arrows strike their targets. The defenders try to return fire, but the Mongols never stop moving. Their horses race across the plains with terrifying speed and perfect control. More arrows rain down again and again without warning. Soon the defenders begin to fall back from the walls. The Mongols know exactly what they are doing. They have destroyed hundreds of towns across Asia using these same deadly tactics. Cities across entire kingdoms have already faced this exact terrifying moment, and most of them did not survive it. Inside the town, fear spreads faster than the arrows flying through the air. Families hide inside houses, praying desperately that the walls will somehow protect them. But the Mongols are patient hunters who understand exactly how fear destroys a city. Because when Mongol riders appeared on the horizon, many towns already knew what came next. Fire, arrows, and the sound of hooves getting closer. Across Asia and Europe, entire cities would soon face this same terrifying moment. Some tried to fight, some tried to hide behind their walls, some surrendered immediately, hoping mercy would save their people. But the Mongol Empire did not conquer half the known world by accident. Their speed, discipline, and ruthless tactics made them nearly unstoppable. And for many towns that saw dust rising on the horizon, the day the Mongols arrived was the last normal day they would ever see.